Hey, hello for a minute. I'm Pastor Robert Summers at Mountain Creek Church on top of Prayer Mountain overlooking Dallas, Fort Worth and the Trinity Valley. Do you need a helper? Do you really need help? I mean some super help. If that's true of you, listen in. Let me talk to you for a minute. Jesus said, I'm going to have to go away. See, we don't have Jesus walking around here. Jesus has gone to the right hand of the Father on high, but he said, I will send you the Holy Spirit. And he referenced him as a helper, this third person of the Godhead. He said, I'm going to send you a helper. It's actually better, he said, that I go away, because if I don't go away, the helper won't come. But I go away and I'm going to send you a helper. And so that word that Jesus used in John 15 and John 16, helper, is a word that is rich in meaning. If we look at the Greek of it, the word parakletos, para, alongside, kletos, from kaleo, to be called to go alongside, to help, and to serve in many ways. And that word is just rich with meaning. I'm going to send you a helper, he said. He's talking about the Holy Spirit's power. He's taught about the excellence of the power of God. And so let's look at that just for a moment. Helper. Have you ever really needed help? Well, you can call on the Holy Spirit. You can be filled with the Holy Spirit, and he will help you. That word, parakletos, also means comforter. There are times that we're just about to give up, throw in the towel, call it quits, but the Comforter comes alongside of us and comforts us. The prophet said of Jesus that he would never quench just a smoldering candle flax or candle wick. Sometimes your life gets like that. I mean, just one more battle and one more hard lick, and your light's going to go out. But the Holy Spirit comes along and he blows life. The flame comes back and he brings you back to life. That's the Comforter. And so many times the same word, parakletos, means comforter, but it also means intercessor. An intercessor is one who stands in the gap for you, who takes your place, who intercedes on your behalf. When I was a teenager, every now and then I'd stay out too late in my dad's Buick with my buddies or my girlfriend, and I'm supposed to be back in by 10, and I don't get back in till 11. My father's upset, but my mother meets me out at the end of the driveway and says, I'll go inside and intercede for you. Well, Mom, you know, I forgot what time it was. We were cooking a pizza and it didn't get done till 30 minutes ago. She would intercede, you know. And I like that. You need an intercessor who goes before the throne of God. But more than that, something similar is an advocate, one who will go and court for you and advocate for you and try your case and present your reason and your purposes and save you from some kind of penalty the book's going to be thrown at you. Holy Spirit is an advocate. He's also a counselor. He tells you what you need to do, what you need to hear. You know, the other day, I lost the keys to my truck. I was helping some guys. Our youth came over to help with the lawnmower, mow the lawn, and I was getting some tools out of the back seat of my truck. And a few minutes later, I'm getting ready to go deliver some things in my truck, and I can't find my keys anywhere. I go all over the lawn where the guys were, look in the weeds and everything. I look in all my blue jeans, and did I change jeans or something? I looked all over that truck. I looked all over the garage, couldn't find it. And finally, Joanne said, well, why don't you pray and ask the Holy Spirit? Well, the Holy Spirit didn't show me right away. What he did show me is that I could not find it on my own. Went out to lock my truck up the other night with the other key, and I was looking in the back seat, and there's a hole where the seat belt retainer goes down and fastens on the floorboard of the truck. And I just felt the look down there, but it was dark. Started to leave, and the Holy Spirit said, why don't you use a flashlight? I used the flashlight, I looked down there, And this is what I saw. My keys. The Holy Spirit helps us. He counsels us. He directs us. You need the Holy Spirit. You need to be filled with the Spirit. Play role to be filled with the Spirit. Again and again, keep being filled with the Spirit. So ask the Holy Spirit to fill you today. I'll be praying for you. God bless.